This is given. Why does Panini starts with jha, cha, cha, ja, jha as the starting point for the Vyanjanas? Because that is the highest pitch energy which comes at the junction of the mouth and palate, the junction point, the peak. Jha is the peak where that break off takes place. Therefore, he uses jha. Then he gets to bha. Bha is the middle level one which comes at the labial, the oshta. Pa, pha, ba, bha. So what does that give? It gives two peaks where the highest energy is marked, and that gives the measure by time, by energy, by billion other factors, the measure. So if palatal point is given and then the labial point is given, what about the throat, kantha? It comes in the 11th sutra, kha. Then no, gha. Next sutra is gha. Jha, bha, gha. Ka, kha, ga, gha. Then ta, tha, da, dha. Fourth one. So the midpoints, the highest energy points at 5 referrals of kantha, talu, oshta, murdha, dantya, oshta are given. That gives the measure of the highest peaks in terms of frequency, or whatever you want to call it. Then follows the lower down, the low level of this Jabagada-dash. So it is the vertical frequency height and then the lower level, the soft ones, Jabagada-dash, software sounds. So after that, in the 11th, we get Ka, Pa, Chata, Tha, Chata, Tau, Ka, Pai. That is a little more in between. Suppose you take the Varga, Ka to Ng as 5 breakdowns, then Ka, Kha becomes one type of Mahaprana, Ka to Ga becomes a shift in Anunasika, Ga to Gha becomes a shift in Jastva unto Mahaprana, and Ka to Ng becomes Anunasika. So all variants of the Ka Vyanjana are covered on a similar line, the Cha variations, Ta variations, Ta variations, and Pa variations as Alpa Prana, Jastva, Mahaprana, Anunasika are all covered. Panini doesn't have to mention these things. It's already included in the voice primary teaching. So, from 7th sutra, Jha Bhai, Ghadadash, Jabagadadash, Kapha Chatatha Chatatau, Kapai. We have got the complete ordering sequence of the Vyanjanas by energy, by high pitch, by the position of pronunciation, and all that. This technicality is used in the Sandhi when we say Vak becomes Vag, K becomes G at the end, Tat becomes Tad at the end. Simple teachings of the Sandhi given. But then how do you decide in the place of Ta, only Da has to come, not The? That is where the grammarian provides the long explanation, the sthana prayatna, position and effort, and then the filtering similarity conditions. Dha is not okay because it is Mahaprana. The first one is Alpa Prana. Ta is a dental sound, therefore it cannot take Ch. If Ch has to come, what conditions? Whole rules of Sandhi grammar comes into picture. It is not mechanical substitution. It is what happens inside the physiology. And these rules are applicable to all the languages, all the human sounds that are articulatable. whether it is Japanese, Chinese, or whatever it is. Then why do we not see that? We do not see that because Sanskrit has got a certain rhythm of pronunciation, what you call the white space in the visual, the spacing between a, I, u. There is a gap, there is a spacer, mauna, spacer. If a and e are pushed together, like a bumper to bumper crash driving, that is called the Ucharana Gati, the Tivra Gati of the Ucharana. In the Tivra Gati of Ucharana are the Mandra Gati, which is covered in the music. You got the pace in which the music is sung, the Manda and Madhya and Tivra, okay? Like that. The Gati of pronunciation, the speed with which the Varnas are output, that is different in different languages. So Sanskrit has a standard which says Varnakshara Ucharana must completely pronounce the phoneme, the dhvanima.